Good guys, glorious evening everyone. Welcome back to Psalm 146 Home and Garden. Today we're doing WIG 2025 and I have to talk quiet. I apologize because everybody went to sleep already. But if you guys know, GT is doing a live stream right now with Mike's Chaotic Gardening as well as G Mama Grows Heart in the Garden and You Grow Row. And so they're all live right now, so I got that on in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. I hope not, so I don't get like a copyright. But as you can see, I got my hydroponics unit ready right here. And I kind of got carried away. I ran out of cups, otherwise I would have planted even more things. But as you can see, I'm getting ready to do mullein. I got some moringa from Miss T with the tea. Thank you, Miss T. I got the sugar rush peach pepper from Mike a couple years ago. I got this from Garden State Gardener. And what else? I got some cherimoya that I had actually gotten the fruit last year, or was it this year? I don't know. But it was the best fruit I ever tasted in my life. So I imagine that the leaves are gonna taste the same inside a tea. So I'm gonna go ahead and grow this, Lord willing, if the seeds are viable. I don't know, because the fruit came from across the border, so they might have did something to it. But anyways, so for WIG 2025, the rules are you gotta grow indoors starting today, December 1st, all the way until my birthday in April. So, and you have to show yourself planting the seeds. So what I actually did was I put some sand at the bottom of the cups, and then I put a cup inside a cup, and this one has it has holes in the bottom of the white cup for drainage, and then I got this in it. And the growing medium I'm actually using is this burpee seed starting mix. So I'm hoping that this is some good stuff. And so yeah, I got this passion flower from Indiana Backyard Gardener. I got this laser pepper from Mike's Chaotic Gardening. And the lipstick pepper too, I got that from Mike. It's over there. And he had got it from T-Nog and grew it and then sent me the seeds, so it should be acclimated to our area because, as you know, Mike's Chaotic Gardening is in Minnesota and it's a bit colder there than it is here. And if you see here, my son, Bean Juice Galore, go check out his video. He planted himself a whole pack of, I think this one's the Shasta daisy, this is the African daisy, and this is his apple seeds, which he didn't even stratify, so I don't think it's gonna grow, but he was like really stubborn, so I just let him go ahead and do it. And hopefully it'll grow. And I got some frozen guavas and took the seeds out not too long ago, so I'm gonna plant that. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started because I gotta show you guys what I'm planting. So I'm gonna drop quite a few in here because I have no idea how that's gonna go. Hopefully they grow, I don't know, but we'll see. And forgive me, you guys, like I gotta open up all these seed packs, so give me a few moments. Let me just pause this. Hopefully I don't forget to unpause it. I'll be right back. So right here I have sweet basil, and this is my favorite thing ever. And yes, my hand is super dry, and forgive me, I know this looks bad, but I had sliced my finger a month ago and I just barely removed my stitches a few days ago, and that's how it stayed right now. So those seeds went in, and the guava seeds are in. Let me open up this Thai basil. Okay, get those in there. And then with a lot of these cups, I'm gonna be doing like this with the plastic. And there's a few that I have lids for like this, but not very many, so I'm gonna plastic most of them. So these ones over here are done. Let me move on over to the hydroponics unit. And it was actually Mike's Chaotic Gardening that got me into hydroponics to begin with, so thank you, Brother Mike. Like, I appreciate it. And I'm gonna be doing them in alphabetical order in the back row. And I got the toothpicks in there because I want to be able to see where the hole is in the middle. So I got cinnamon basil, lemon basil, licorice basil, and lime basil. And then here in this front row, what I'm going to be putting is lemon sherbet, microdorf tomato, microdorf jalapeno, red robin tomato, and the tiny Tim tomato are going to go in this front row right here. I have 3 cinnamon basil things right here. Oops, I had 3. Got 1 right here. Let me see, can you see it? Oops, my bad. Okay, well, I'm not gonna show the camera that closely. Okay, there's that. Hopefully we'll get it in the right hole. Okay, just because I have to show that I'm actually doing it. So let me go ahead and, oh, I found one. Let me see, can you see that? Okay, so make sure it goes in there, because if one doesn't germinate, I got at least one backup. So next, that was the cinnamon basil. Then in the number 2 in the back is gonna be lemon basil. I'm gonna try something. Hope that this works out, but I think this is a bad idea. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a bad idea. You can see they landed on top of the foil. So let me just gently nudge them into the hole. Oops. Well, that one's been a bit difficult. I hope it doesn't land anywhere else where it doesn't belong. Let me just use my hands and see. Oh, I just poked myself with a toothpick. Lord have mercy. Okay, got 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so those are in. That's a bad idea, so I'm not gonna do that again. So next up is the licorice basil. And if you've been around here long enough, you guys know that I love licorice and anything that tastes and smells like it. Oh, that's a lot of seeds. Maybe it is a better idea to put them down on here and push them in, I guess. Just gotta not put that many on. That's all. Okay, so those are in. And then next up is the lime basil. I got a few lime basils right here. Just gently drop that in. There we go. And then for this first hole over here, we're gonna put this lemon sherbet microdwarf tomato that I got off of Etsy. So this is 2 seeds of the lemon sherbet tomato. Oh, I don't think that one fell inside the sponge. The hole is over here. Oh, one of them is in there though. Oh well. If it doesn't grow, plant another one. Next up is the micro dwarf jalapeno that I got from Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Okay, so I got those right there, so I'm just gently gonna push it over into the hole. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay. So next up is this red robin that I got from Etsy. And this thing tastes so good. They're tiny, but they're so packed full of flavor. I grew it in the summer outside. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the summer stuff that was outside didn't grow too well, but this thing, I'm telling you, like, I definitely want more of these. If you hear like a weird buzzing noise, that's the sound of the water pump thing that just turned on. So there's 1. And sorry that the camera's shaking. I'm holding the phone with my hand. So there's 2. And then last but not least in the hydroponics, a tiny Tim, which is one of my favorite ones to grow all the time. Okay, so tiny Tim is going in. 1 and 2. Okay, so that's it for the hydroponics unit. And pull these little toothpicks up out of there. Put the little dome cover things on so the humidity stays inside. Keep these little baby seeds nice and cozy so they can germinate soon. And I'll get to these back ones in a little bit. Oops. Okay, so here I have the slowest bolting cilantro, and it's called Calypso. We put in good and plenty. We like cilantro around here. Now I know a lot of people crush up the seeds. Let me put some more. A lot of people tend to crush up the seeds, and I guess it helps it grow better, but I haven't done that. I don't have experience with it, so I'm not gonna mess around with that. Not on this time. Maybe next time. So there's that. Next in, now this Moskvich is a Russian variety of tomato, and they do get a pretty nice size, but the thing is, it's more cool tolerant than some other varieties, and it grows pretty fast for a short season, so that's why I picked this variety. And Moskvich actually means that it came from Russia. Well, I only have a few left. I grew it during the summer, and I gave away a few seeds to some people that live in the cold too. So I just put all 3 of them in there. And that's it for that. Get me some tatsoi this year. I tried growing this 2 years ago, I want to say. But I was having problems with the aphids and spider mites. They weren't letting me be great. So we're going to go ahead and try again. Hopefully this year I'll get to enjoy it. And it is brassica, so that means it's gonna do well to put it outside in April. So right on my birthday I could put the plants outside. So you see, these are small, and I shouldn't put that many because this plant is supposed to get big, but I can always go and put, like, if they start making a bunch, I can separate them out and then have a whole bunch of it. And doesn't that just look delicious too, you guys? And so I'm gonna go ahead and put that down right there. Oh, this banana thing right here. I had got this in a little kit at Hobby Lobby, but when I put it inside of the thing that it was in, it got moldy and didn't grow. So I'm gonna give it one last try. I think there's only 1 seed left in here, maybe 2 if I'm very fortunate. So let me go ahead and open this, and we'll see what we're working with here. Because that would be really cool to be able to grow banana plants in the house. Oh, look, there's actually 2 seeds in here. So this is the Musa velutina variety. And one thing that I really like about banana leaves is you can use them to make hot tamales. Now they're in there, but I'm gonna actually separate them to different sides of the cup a little bit later, but I'm not gonna do that on camera because I'm trying to do things quickly for the sake of time, and it's already late. Like, everybody, the live stream just ended already. They said goodbye, so I'm ready to go to bed too. I'm tired. So this one is one that was bred in Canada, and it's subarctic planting, and it's also bred for cold places like here in Chicagoland. Where's the cup for this? Oh, subarctic planting. So there's only a few in here.